We're live on 100 different streaming platforms. We're live right now. Any streaming platform that you can possibly think of in the world, we're live on right now. We just started going live. It's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun doing the lives. I don't know about you.
I have fun.
I have fun.
I have fun.
I have a little bit of fun. You like to have fun. You know? Got a lot to talk about on today. How does he do it? Damn, every time I forget, you know? He goes, good evening. You're watching Lost Ox Media. I'm Elias Marino. We got a lot of stuff to talk about in today's episode. Our feature story is going to be Nick Fuentes and some of his amazing super chats. You give it up for Nick Fuentes and his super chats. You know, on top of that, we're going to be talking about a little bit of Theo Vaughn and Sketch. You know, if you guys know this streamer Sketch, this fucking flaming homo. We're going to be talking a little bit about that, along with some funny videos from the internet. We got a lot of stuff to get into. Big show, you know? Is that good enough? I think that's good. Yeah. I think that was pretty fucking good, man. So we're just going to start fresh, you know, right off the rip. We're going to jump right into these funny videos, you know, at least a couple of them. I had a bunch in here. I had Akash Singh. I had his wife in here. There's a bunch of it, but I covered those on the live. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to cover them again, you know, but I'm telling you right now, this Myron Gaines is making an ass out of Akash Singh online, dude. Akash's wife is just putting her foot in her mouth every fucking chance. You know, it's so funny to me that, like, you talk shit without even thinking, like, there could be endless amounts of stuff online, you know, that could just ruin me, you know? And it's just funny that Akash just happens to be talking about that kind of shit. He's like, I'm married. My life is good. You out there single as a motherfucker. His wife is getting her asshole bleached by the fucking doctor. You saw that video? She's like, are you single, doctor? She's like wiggling her ass at the doctor. It's like, what, are you fucking high? It's like, yeah, you might be married. You know, she take your last name? I don't know. She strikes me as a woman that didn't take Akash's last name. You know? I wonder, right? It's a big wonder. It's a big if. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a very big if. But we're going to start out this episode with some Indians. Speaking of Akash Singh, as a matter of fact, we're going to start out with some fucking Indians, all right? Because, you know, Christmas time is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. And those little cookies that you like to be eating out of those goddamn tins, those are right around the corner as well. Now, there's a little, it's very little on the back of the tin, you know, for those of you who don't know. Very little on the back of the tin. It says "Made in India."
This is the tin that the grandmas have their thread in.
Yes, this is the same tins of cookies that 9 times out of 10 you open one and it's filled with nothing but sewing fucking material in it. It's got like spools of thread. There's a million different needles. It's like Saw when you open one of those things. It's like Saw. You ever seen the scene in Saw where it's like all fucking needles?
Yeah.
The girl's the drug addict. The guy just throws her in the fucking pit of needles. It's like that. Every time you open one of those tins, it's like one of those pins, like one of those fucking pits of needles, but it's all sewing needles inside the tin.
I need to get one of those tins.
It's insanity. I have a tin right now in my house. It's not filled with cookies.
Is it the cookie tin?
It's a cookie tin. I have one. As a matter of fact, I can go grab it. It'll take me 2 seconds to go grab it. I can show you what is in my tin. You can see what's in my tin. Well, I'm going to go get it. Hold on. It'll take me 2 seconds. Look, I got a tin. It's not the same exact.
No, yeah, I want that blue tin with the butter cookies on it. I need one for my sewing kit.
I think I have one. I have a tin though. Now what's in this tin? This is what I'm talking to. You can't trust these fucking
You don't
tins.
know what's in it?
I don't even know what's in this fucking tin right now.
Shake it up.
Dude, it's heavy. I'm going to shake it. It's a lot of shit in here. There's a lot of stuff in this goddamn tin. What's in here right now? We got to see. So, I put it right here. Let's open this. This is like a time capsule as far as I'm concerned, you know? Oh, Dude, it's filled with the worst stuff. It's filled with all shit to pass a drug test for when you gotta take a drug test for a job. It's all, look at this fake urine we have in here, bro. You gotta stay prepared. You gotta stay prepared, man. You got to stay prepared. You know what I mean? This is insane to me. This thing should be filled with cookies and cakes and shit. Instead, it's got fake pee in it, you know? This is what I'm saying. You can never trust these tins. And you think you can just not trust them because, like, oh, there might be sewing shit. It's like a junk drawer, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Even when the tins are filled with the cookies, you still can't trust them. And if you're just watching right now, if you're just listening, I'm saying, you need to be watching. This video right here is going to fuck your whole world up. On the back of those tins, it says made in India. Let's check to see how they're making these cookies. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I don't know if you're ready.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew. Outside the snow is falling and a friend.
Now, I talked about this a little bit on that live that I just did the other day. This is fucking insanity right here.
You think it's real?
This has to be. I thought about that because, like, if you go back a little bit, right? Like, this could be them making, like, rubber tires or something. Like, whatever they're pulling out of this vat. Like, this could be stitched videos that are from one thing. And then, yeah, maybe this one he's making some shitty cookies. And then it goes to be said, it's like, are these those cookies? Like, you don't know, right? You have no idea. The optics are bad. I'm going to tell you that right now. I see a video like this. I immediately, as an American, as your average American Joe, I look at this video. I go, this is real to me. As far as I'm concerned, this is real to me. This is how they make the cookies. You think in the most unregulated fucking country in the world, dude, in India, shit is constantly caving in on itself. Buildings are just falling, fucking free falling out of the sky. Like, but the trains, you ever seen the trains in India? There's always people all over them. It looks like a beehive.
Yeah.
Every time a train is driving somewhere in India, it looks like a beehive. There's people all the fuck over it, and they're just flying off of it as it's fucking going by. People are just getting splatted. Fucking.
Oh, yeah. I saw a horrific video of somebody getting, like, electrocuted on a train like that, like touching that top wire.
Indian as fuck.
Yep.
Indian as fuck. This is what I'm saying. So now you have all that. This is no regulation in that bitch. It's the furthest thing from their goddamn minds. You trying to tell me they're sending us the creme de la creme of the fucking cookies in those goddamn tins? I mean, come on. You don't want to believe it. That's what it is.
No, I eat those
You don't want to
cookies.
believe it. This is what it is. You don't fucking want to believe it. I don't think any of us do. You know, but next time you look at one of the bottom of those tins and it says made in India, you better fucking remember this.
Together with a Jew. Outside the snow is.
Like, see, this is what I was talking about. Like, this could be motor oil. Like, this could not be the same video. I get it. And this could not be the same cookies. But as far, I'm hooked. I believe. I believe in this more than I believe in Jesus Christ. All right? I'm telling you this right now.
Falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew.
And you know what's fucked up? Weren't we just talking about those raspberry cookies that I like with the center? It's like the raspberry gooey center.
Yeah.
Look at what this guy right here in particular is making. Those are those cookies. They have the indent. They have the ridges on the edge of the cookie. Guy is making those fucking cookies right now.
But the cookies in those tins are just shortbread cookies. They don't have that center thing.
Yeah, but these guys are shortbread. This is Shortbread City over here. Look, the rat is what gets me every
Puedes
time.
ir por las tuyas a tu tienda favorita. Ross, Burlington, Target, Safeway, entre otras.
Oh, Thomas Kincaid on there, too.
What was that?
I said, Thomas Kincaid on there, too.
Thomas Kincaid. I don't know about no Thomas
that's
Kincaid.
who did the picture on the tin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what is it exactly?
He's just an artist, but I know a little, like, trivia fact about him.
Hit me.
All of his paintings have, I think,
a
K's.
dick in him.
No, it's either K's or N's because that's what his wife's name starts with.
Okay.
And there's like a certain number of them in all of them.
Okay. So it's K for Jews, N for...
Sure.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nick Fuentes said that, not me.
I could be wrong on the letters altogether, but there's a hidden letter in all the pictures.
The Kincaid, bro. This guy. Thomas Kincaid, you said?
Yeah.
This guy, there's a dick in every painting. Imagine that. It's like a hidden dick and balls in every single painting of his. That would be something else.
I feel like somebody's probably got to do that.
What, hiding dicks in paintings? Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, we talked about the Little Mermaid cover.
Oh, yes, we did, yeah.
The other week or whatever. It was like, for those of you who don't know, there exists a version of the cover for the Little Mermaid on VHS. Maybe some of you don't know what that is, but it used to be something you played videos on. And the VHS cover had a dick and balls on it. It was a clear shaft on it. They inevitably edited it out, right? Say that 5 times fast. Edited it out. You know, but they edited it out, and now you can't see it. But if you look hard enough online, you can catch that dick. You can catch that dick.
I feel like I might own that VHS somewhere in my attic.
You might own that VHS. That would be nice to see. We should bust that out instead of the tin. We should have the VHS here on, you know. Look at this. Now, we were just talking about some racist shit. You know, I was fucking around with that joke. I said, okay, for, you know, Jews and for, you know, we're all joking around. It's all jokes around here. You know, we like to have a good time. I love my colored brethren. I love my Jewish sisters. I don't like Jewish men, but Jewish women really get my engine revved. I'm telling you, man, the way that dude, you ever seen the IDF posting shit on their Twitter? Like, the IDF is like the Israeli Defensive Forces or some shit like that, right? Dude, they'll just post like the hottest fucking Jew you've ever seen in your goddamn life. They'll be like, you still hate us now? They're like, you still hate us now? Huh? They go, this is who we recruit in the army. You still fucking hate us? It's like the hottest fucking girl you've ever seen. The hottest Jew broad you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. They go, you still hate us? After you seen one of these, this is what we got. This is what we're honeypotting you guys with all the time. You still hate us? You know? But now look at this. I found this video. I don't know if this is real. But it's apparently Judy Garland. So something like at that time period, I'm inclined to believe that this is real. This is kind of fucking nuts right here, right? This was Hollywood back in the day. Isn't it crazy that the most woke industry like out there right now is the one that used to pull shit like this, right?
Right.
Nowadays, the Hollywood is full of so much fucking red tape. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, we watched that clip of fucking Machine Gun Kelly. He goes for an audition for a racist man, and he goes, I can't say the N-word. It's like, what are you talking about? Judy Garland was fucking in blackface. It's like, what are you talking about?
I come from the South, from the deep, deep South, where the fields of cotton just die with blight, and the pappy reads Esquire with delight, while the Alabama mammy plays bridge.
I'm going to be real with you. I didn't watch this before I put this in the notes. I saw Judy Garland in blackface. Like, this is Jim Crow fucking blackface right here. This is white lips, black face. You know, and that was good enough. I just have to know what the fuck is even happening here. We'll talk about it on the show. I was not expecting the most racist lyrics I've ever heard in my entire life. This is fucking crazy.
I definitely feel like I have heard this before.
And nobody says a peep about something like this, right? The Ye goes, Heil Hitler. Everybody goes, what the fuck is this guy doing? Come on, bro. This girl is mammy in the South and the pappies and reading it with delight. And she's itching the way she's itching, like while she's singing, like as if she's. This is like before crack. This is before crack. It's like crack was not a thing when Judy Garland was around. So where is this itchy fucking? You know what I mean? Because that's what you would think the stereotype would be, like an itchy, skinny black person. You go, oh, it's a crackhead. But this is before that. So where is this itchy, you know what I mean? Where is that coming from? Is that just what they thought of black people?
Yeah, maybe because they skin is dry or something.
Yo, she looks like 11.
She probably
from
was
Stranger
11.
Things. You know what I'm talking?
Oh,
No,
yes,
I'm not
11.
talking about her age.
Yes, 11.
I'm talking. She looks like 11 from fucking Stranger Things right now. Does she not?
Yeah.
She looks like she's getting ready to lift up all the white people with her mind and start moving them around in the air. And then she goes, and the pappies and the yappies, and she's smashing all the white people into fucking pieces. I could watch that at least for 15 minutes at a pop. I could watch it. Let's listen. This is wild, dude.
Yeah.
Listening to this. This is crazier than listening to any Kanye song you've ever heard in your entire life. This is nuts.
I come from South, from the deep, deep South, where the fields of cotton just die with blight, and the pappy reads Esquire with delight, while my Alabama mammy plays bridge all night, way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot. Come on, come on, come on, carry me home. Oh, I come from South.
Look, that tongue sticking out, like when she goes like, you know what I mean? That's wild. Because back then, they would put like literally lead paint on your face. Like, you know, she's like licking it up and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when they did The Wizard of Oz, I just found this out recently. When they did The Wizard of Oz, which those of you who don't know is Judy Garland, the Tin Man, the guy that they originally casted for it, they just like blasted him with like dust aluminum. It was like pure fucking aluminum that they just sprayed all over his body. Made him like deathly ill the first 2 weeks of filming. They just kicked him out. They were like, we got to get filming. So he lost the role off of what they did to him. And he got sick and had to be hospitalized. So then the new guy, they like mixed it with like something to like thin it out so he didn't get like, you know, fucked up. I think he got like rashes or something, but he was cured, or he might have got something in his eye. But it was good like to where it cleared up fast enough to where they could keep filming. But the first guy, they just fucking shoved aluminum up his ass and were like, oh, you're sick? Sorry. And just like let him go. Isn't that nuts? Like back then, dude, Hollywood cut the road, dude.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I mean, I don't know if is it any safer than it used to be? Now you're on set, you're fucking changing a camera lens, and Alec Baldwin comes up and shoots you in the fucking chest. You know what I mean? It's like, oops, sorry, I thought the gun had a blank in it. You know, it's like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know. Hollywood might be just as dangerous. Or you get like Heath Ledger syndrome. You get so into a role, you're like, oh, I'm a fucking Joker. Next thing you know, you're 35 Ambiens deep in a goddamn hotel room, losing your fucking mind. You know, it's like, is it any better? Is it any better? I do not know. Look at all these guys. This guy's ready to bust the fattest nut. He goes, I like me a little black like that. You know, I like a little dancing black like that.
Got this off in my mind.
Yo, what was that guy's face? He was like, ooh wee.
Oh, I come from South.
Look at him.
Got this off in my.
I think he actually said ooh wee. I think he actually said ooh wee. This guy goes, ooh wee, ooh wee. Oh my God.
My mouth. Uncle Tom's Cab's got a new routine. Lights across the ice in the limousine, while Simon Legree shakes his tambourine way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot. Listen here, you won't let me speak. Don't you know Swanee River is a dried up creek? Come on and carry me home. La da, la da.
You know
What's
what
the thumb thing?
I don't know. Maybe it's like strumming like some sort of bass or something. I don't know what the thumb thing's all about. You know? I feel like I used to see on Looney Tunes and shit like that, they used to always make jokes about black people like playing with dice and gambling a lot. I could see that over the thumb. I don't understand what the thumb thing is all about. Maybe thumbing through like some books or something, but like if you're going to be racist like this, the assumption would be that black people can't read, right? Like, so what's that? I still don't understand the thumb. I say we give it up for Judy Garland and her racism. I mean, this is something that is widely accepted nowadays in Trump's America. So we have to give it up for Judy. Teddy Bearisms is the name of the account that posted that. for those of you. I don't get comments bitching about me not giving any credit for the post, but I decided to do it anyway because I'm just feeling nice. Feeling nice, Feeling pretty goddamn nice. Especially, look, now, Judy Garland, right? She hits you with some of the most racist shit you've ever seen, right? And then now I'm going to hit you with a video that's going to make you more racist than you've ever been in your entire life. Wait until you see the way that this black bitch eats oatmeal. Now, she's not a bitch because she's black. She's a fat bitch who happens to be black. But she eats oatmeal like a fucking complete maniac. Wait until you see. This is some jailhouse shit.
Oh, no.
Well. Breakfast is here. Get that tap water. Yes. Throw it in the microwave. That cinnamon, that brown sugar. You see what's going on.
What?
First
you
thing,
sound like you got something good going. I'm dropping ash all over.
Why is she heating up styrofoam?
I thought that was the very first thought that came out of my mind when I watched this too. I go, you heating up shit in the microwave in a styrofoam bowl, you fucking up. You fucking up. Styrofoam bowls like that are for like potato salad and pasta salad at a get-together, a family get-together or something, right? You're not eating hot food out of a styrofoam bowl.
You're not eating hot food out of any hot food out of styrofoam. Let's hope.
Well, I mean, dude, people eating on styrofoam plates at fucking get-togethers all the goddamn time. The styrofoam plate is like a staple of white trash America. That's happening. Whether you like it or not, that's happening. People are eating hot food out of tins, out of aluminum tins that they brought at barbecues on styrofoam plates. This is happening. This is what's going to happen.
I mean, I probably have to.
We all have. You'd be a liar and a hypocrite if you're saying you haven't. But to keep doing it, as an aware adult, right, then you're losing your goddamn mind. This is 1990s backyard barbecue shit. We ain't doing styrofoam like this now. We've moved on to plastic plates. You get a plastic plate at a barbecue or you get nothing, in my opinion.
No paper?
Allegedly.
You can't have paper plate?
I mean, you might as well eat off a styrofoam fucking plate. Well, no, paper is not bad. Paper plate's not bad.
Paper is better than plastic.
Paper is better than plastic. I will give you that. But to be microwaving if you're microwaving any of those plates, you're losing your goddamn mind. This is microplastic city. Look at this bitch. And the amount of water she puts in that goddamn... She has 2 tablespoons of oatmeal in there. She puts a quart of water in the goddamn bowl. Look at this.
Well. Breakfast is here. Get that tap water. Yes. Throw it in the microwave. That cinnamon, that...
And look, you can see, for those of you watching along with us, you can see, obviously, she put way too much water in it. This thing is boiled over 5 times in the microwave. You see all the oatmeal flowing off the edge of it and shit? This looks disgusting.
I'm surprised there's not like a hole in the bottom of it where the bowl just disintegrated in the microwave.
Just like melted from like the center spot. Well, the center is actually the coldest in the microwave.
Well,
but I know what you mean.
Yes.
Any part of the bowl just fucking melting out. I mean, I've went to microwave something in a styrofoam something and seen like a piece of it melt.
Yeah.
Or something. The bullshit cookout right by my house, those motherfuckers are throwing like fresh out the fryer chicken nuggets in like raw styrofoam fucking I don't even go to that cookout anymore. Every time I open my container for my nuggets, one of the nuggets is melting halfway through the container just from the contact. I'm like, this is bullshit. Let alone she's gonna eat a whole ass oatmeal in it. And now we're already at a bad start with just your choice in fucking dishware. You know what I mean? Your choice in fine china is what's really fucking us up right now, right? But it gets worse, believe it or not. This oatmeal is gonna get worse. Watch this.
Sugar, you see what's going on here. Put it in another bowl because I don't like all that on the rim. Get your sour cream, squeeze that until you can't no more.
Sour cream.
What is happening?
Sour cream. This is America, baby. This is full-blown patriotism right here. You have the freedom to fucking sour cream your fucking cinnamon oatmeal. Your cinnamon brown sugar oatmeal. You have the power. Is this not insane? This is crazy, right? You thought it couldn't get any worse. You thought the styrofoam...
It's going to get worse?
No, this is, I mean... Do you want it to get worse than
No.
that? And fucking sour cream and the fucking oatmeal, you want it worse? Shit.
And she put a lot in there, too.
That's what I'm saying, my man. Look at how bad she squeezed this fucking sour cream like it was like a rock, like that she's trying to get water out of. She goes, I'll fucking kill you with the sour cream. She's treating that sour cream like it's one of her 16 kids. She's grabbing it by the neck and fucking. She pulled a Homer Simpson on that sour cream. It does get worse. It gets worse because we're about to sit here and watch her eat it. Watch this.
And squeeze it a little bit more.
Oh,
okay. Then you close it up. More. You gotta whip that up really, really good. Really, really, really good. Like I did. You see that? Oh my God.
Yo, the face of satisfaction. She goes, you seeing this? Are you seeing this? This is Section 8, y'all. This is how we do it. Oh, shit. This is me and Miss Rachel, y'all. This is me and Miss Rachel, y'all. We making this. All my kids watching Miss Rachel right now. This is crazy to me. And she eats this like it's she's eating the best creme brulee she's ever eaten in her life. She goes, oh. She does a little dance.
Boy, you got to be kidding me. This is a hit. This is a hit. Oh my God. I will
There's
never
no way there's still steam coming out of that.
Without the sour cream. Come on.
I mean, obviously there's still steam coming off of it. You've seen how crazy boiled over that. Dude, she probably put that thing in there for 5 minutes and just walked away from it. And came back to like all this oatmeal water poured all over the microwave plate and shit like that. Like, that's what I imagine happening.
Oh, yeah.
She goes in and she hits the Express 5. You know how you hit the Express 5? She goes, boop, one button. She doesn't have time or you know, she's too tired to do all that 500 shit. She hits the Express 5. She goes, boop, one button. She walks away and starts scrolling on TikTok. She comes back 20 minutes later, and it's still steaming. You know, this is insane. I saw that. I said, Judy Garland. You know? No, I'm kidding. But that chick could have been that. She could have been fucking purple for all I cared. I would talk. You know, this ain't a black thing, bro. This is a sour cream in the oatmeal thing. As far as I'm concerned.
Who's ever heard of such?
A fat bitch like that. You know, that's fat at its fattest. You ain't getting, like, that girl will be 600 pounds at some point in her life. It will happen. Because you have zero self-control. That's like, you can't just take anything that's in the fridge and make it work. You know what I mean? I know there are people that think they go, I can whip up anything from anything. It's like, you can't, though. You know, it's really not supposed to happen like that. There's a lot of stuff that ain't supposed to happen like that, you know? Like men getting pregnant, for example. Let's listen to this guy. Here's a clip from a little right-wing, a Turning Point show. This is a Turning Point influencer right here. This is Mr. Alex Stein, number 99. You know Alex Stein? You don't know Alex Stein.
I do not.
None of these two guys are Alex Stein. But this guy over here, Mr. Fabio over here, don't he kind of look like an even gayer version of Fabio?
Yeah.
Like, Fabio's gay enough as he is. If you don't know who Fabio is, guys, look him up. All right? That's all you need to know. Don't just unprompted look him up. You'll love it. Especially that story about him and the bird. All right? And that's all I'll leave it at. So this Fabio-looking guy, he's got some shit to say about getting pregnant. Listen to this. Wait until you hear this.
You also did try to have a baby regularly, didn't you?
I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, I read every book. They're like, do this position, it'll be a girl. Do this position, it'll be a boy. Like, overnight, all night, like, literally every night.
Banging chicks? You're just banging a girl?
No, I was having sex with my husband. And then finally, I saw...
So now, look at the guy's face next to him. As soon as he heard that husband, he goes, wait, what? He goes, you read all these books? It's like How to Get Pregnant for Dummies he's reading right now.
Yeah.
They're like, turn her upside down and pile drive her like this. That's the easiest way to get pregnant. They go, just turn her upside down and squat and just hit her like this. You know, like one of these. You know, they do. Okay. That's it.
I mean, How can he be that dumb?
There are people out there, believe it or not. I would imagine. I mean, at this point, I can never tell what's for the bit and what's not, you know?
Yeah.
I really can't. But I believe that this guy is that dumb. Because he looks like, not because he's like outlandish and shit. It's like, look at his face, the expressions on his face and stuff. I feel like he might be that dumb.
Yeah.
Of a
was
person.
very sincere about what
Exactly.
was being said.
Exactly. It's not like you can tell when because there are people who can really commit to a bit, but you can still kind of tell. You know, you can still kind of tell. It's not like every person running a bit is fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, that they're going to sell it to you that goddamn good, right? So there's something about him that I go, this guy might check out as an actual idiot.
No, I was having sex with my husband, and
Oh.
then finally I sought medical attention because I was like, there's something fundamentally wrong. Like, we just can't get pregnant, and so
Wait, time out. You're trying
trolling,
different
he's
positions
trolling,
with
he's
your
trolling,
husband,
he's
Nathan.
trolling.
Very nice guy. Like Nathan a
He's
lot.
trolling.
Salt of the earth guy. Met him really down to earth. But you're doing positions that you're reading in books for heterosexual sex, and you're smart.
I didn't specify that in the book, but the doctor explained to me that you needed to have a female involved to actually conceive the baby.
Hey, yo, you need to have a female involved to fucking actually conceive the baby. Is that not right, dude?
I want you to give me rim job and hold my fart like a bong rip.
That was Candace Owens. And this is the kind of sexual activity that you're going to get out of this guy. He's holding farts like bong rips, and he goes, why can't I get pregnant? You know what I mean? He's like, I've been holding this thing in for like 5 minutes now. I'm not even pregnant yet. What the fuck? If you're an idiot, you try anything. You try anything at that point. I got to shorten that soundbite. I keep forgetting. It's supposed to only say, and hold my fart like a bong rip. That's all it's supposed to say. That's not supposed to be no Candace laughing. Who the fuck wants to listen to Candace Owens laugh? Aside from Nick Fuentes. Nick will listen to Candace laugh all day. Nick and Candace will fuck. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Nicholas Fuente and Candace Owen with the S. She's Owens. I always forget. Candace Owens. They will fuck. They will fuck. You mark my words on that. Or as I stand here right now, I will die on that cross. I will die. Listen to this guy. So, dude, I like Alex. I saw you laughing at that. Alex is like, so you're having sex? He's like with the pen. He's like going, wait a minute. And he's like, you can tell Alex, I don't think he realizes he's doing it. He's just like talking and going, like, hold on here. He's like getting faster. He's like, wait a minute. You're trying to tell me that you're reading these books and hold up, I'm gonna come. Oh, you know, Alex is he's about to get ready to do it. He's about to get ready.
A lot. Salt of the earth guy. Met him really down to earth. But you're doing positions that
he keeps going. He goes, wait, so you're fucking like this, right? And you're just, oh God, dude.
Salt of the earth guy. Met him really down to earth. But you're doing positions that you're reading in books for heterosexual sex, and you're smart.
Well, I didn't specify that in the book, but the doctor explained to me that you needed to have a female involved to.
And then he goes and puts the pen in his mouth. He just got done doing all this sexual fucking motions with the pen, right? And then he goes and starts deep throating the pen. As soon as he goes, he just starts sucking all over the pen. Come on, Alex. You're fucking, come on. You know content better than this at Mr. Alex Stein, number 99. Look at him with that thing.
Actually conceive the baby. And so at that point, I just called my sister, and it was real easy after that.
I just called my sister, and it was real easy after that. I got a lot of questions.
That's it.
About that last sentence right there. I have a lot of questions about that last sentence. And this is smart. For whoever, was this Alex who actually clipped this? It wasn't. Whoever clipped this has to be an Alex Stein plant or something. Because now this makes me want to go and watch this. Because I want to know what happened with that sister. Who's fucking the sister?
Yeah, exactly.
Because this guy is such a fucking idiot that I don't know if it would be his first thought to go, my husband should fuck my sister, right? And I feel like this is the kind of guy that would go, well, naturally, I went and fucked my sister, and then we got her pregnant. It was, that was it. And then I have an 8-year-old now. He's right there. The kid's like, like all fucking deformed and shit, you know? I need to know which one of these guys was fucking the sister. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know that. So if anybody figures it out, hit me up in the comments. You know, let's give it up. Mr. Stein 99, good old Alex Stein. So I think we're about ready to get into our no. I know you're getting excited. We have a little surprise for you guys. Well, it's actually more of a surprise for us. You guys just get to witness it, right? But you know, so I think we could get into our first story, not our main story. We'll just laugh a little bit on some Theo Von and sketch, you know, so just a little bit, you know, just a smidge. And then look, you guys see this guy back here? This is my boy back here. I like this guy. I see you keep staring at that screen. Are you able to see the program monitor?
What's the program monitor?
What I have right here.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I see you staring at that screen when I was rubbing this guy's head. I go, can she see me right now?
No, I was trying to look at what you were doing.
Okay. I'm just double checking. You know, I don't want to be getting spied on any more than I already am. You know, since me and Nick Fuentes are like this. But so we watched this Theo Von with Sketch, right? This is the latest episode of this past weekend that just came out. You were not familiar with the Sketch character,
right,
beforehand, and then you meet him. You go, that's a Sketch kind of thing, you know. You give one of those sighs after you kind of get introduced to Sketch. You go, this guy, he's a lot. You know, it's just something about him throws me off a little bit. It's not just the downs, you know. It's not just the downs. It's something else. And I'm going to tell you this. I'll say this. This is a fucking hot take right here. I don't even think Sketch has fucking Down syndrome, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I don't think Sketch has fucking Down syndrome. I think that this guy's been playing a goddamn bit this whole fucking time. Because every now and then you see him slipping. You know? You see his eyes kind of go back to normal. They go, you know? It's like Severance. You ever watch Severance when they go in the elevator and they go... and they turn into the other person? You kind of see Sketch. He does one of them. His eyes go back to normal. They get a normal distance from each other, and he starts talking normal. There was a big scandal. People thought he was faking it for a long time, and all of a sudden it just falls off. The story just falls off. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, okay?
Okay.
And then you get them together with Theo Von, and they're both trying to out-retard each other. This is fucking bananas. I watch this show like this. I want to throw up. Watching these two. Fucking dog shit. And then you know what's funnier is they started, I think you ended up leaving the room or something when they were talking about it. But Sketch also had a scandal. He had like a bunch of his old OnlyFans photos.
He had OnlyFans?
Sketch had an OnlyFans. Sketch was an OnlyFan. You know, he was an OnlyStan. And he had an OnlyFans. Yeah, this was before he became the man we know today as Sketch. And Sketch was sucking and he was touching peens. You know, and I always say there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, he handled it quite well. Yeah, as soon as it happened, he went on live stream. He goes, guys, I'm going to just talk to you about the photos and everything. And he's like, yeah, it was me. Like, you know what I mean? He just flat out was like, yeah, I mean, he goes, sometimes you just suck a dick. You know, he goes, what else you want me to tell you? Sometimes you suck a dick. You know?
All right.
I respected that.
Yeah, all right.
This is the kind of shit that I respect. And you have guys like Tony Hinchcliffe out there trying to go, oh, yeah, I'm gay, guys. Meanwhile, his boyfriend's sitting back at home watching Kill Tony go. He's going, I wish he would just fucking tell people about me already. You know what I mean? This is Tony Hinchcliffe's life. He could take a page out of Sketch's book and just come out. Imagine Tony doing like he does his ad reads with Heidi kidnapped in the background. She's going like this, like this the whole time. And Tony's doing like Sketch. He goes, guys, I've always wanted to tell you, I've been sucking cocks this whole time. Heidi's in the background like squeezing her tits together. He goes, guys, I'm as gay as a pink t-shirt. She's like just still being sexy in the background. Clearly she's kidnapped. It's like clearly she doesn't want to be. This is like Stockholm syndrome at this point, I feel. You know? Where were we? I don't even remember anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, Sketch and Theo Von. I give you Sketch and Theo Von.
All right. Let's do our best here. Would you?
That's nice.
Yeah,
to hear.
lots happened since you and I hung out, man.
Look at how fucking stupid Theo looks. I have to take it right off the rip. I have to pause this. This man looks like he's like just got out of prison. Look at this. Theo looks like he just got off the yard. He's literally wearing slipper. What are those? Hokas? This is Joe Rogan's favorite sponsor. Hokas. He got a little Japanese flag on it. The Nelk boys must have gave him them.
Maybe.
They go, yo, dude, we got some Happy Dads for you, some Celsius. We also brought you a pair of fresh kicks from Japan. Pair of fly-ass kicks from Japan, dude. We fucking love it. You know? Nelk boys for life. I don't know. I'm just fucking. I was trying to fix something on my iPad, so I'm just like talking for the sake of talking at this point. Let's just watch Theo in his fucking prison outfit.
All right.
And those stupid fucking glasses.
Let's do our best here.
Let's do our best.
Nice. Yeah, lots happened since you and I hung out, man.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster.
You were just over at Ole Miss, I saw.
Yeah, I've been trying to do like a college tour where I go around.
Bro, I have my very first girlfriend who's now a lesbian. Yeah, I turn him around too. I'm doing the work for the left as well. I'm just as much left as I am for right. I'm sending people over to your side. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing the all good, right? For the left, for the woke people. I'm turning girls into lesbians. No, but her brother looked like this. She had a brother that looked like Sketch. I swear, he looked exactly like Sketch. And I say looked because I don't know if he could be dead or alive. I have no idea. I'm leaning towards dead.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was kind of not smart, He's like the kind of guy I could see like walking down the street and like accidentally falling in like a sewer cap or something like that. You know what I mean? And those things that you don't just fall through. 9 times out of 10, you're getting stuck, And I could see him like getting knocked out or something. He's like one of them.
Okay.
Type of guy to walk down the street and like a piano falls on him like it's a fucking 1920s movie. You know what I mean? He's like one of them.
Like a cartoon character of accident.
And he looks like this.
Okay.
And this looks like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Sketch with his
like...
stupid ass fucking. Look at all these chains, dude. What is this? What is it? He's like one
with
of those.
With a button-up collared shirt.
And a fucking jean jacket.
Yep.
It's like, what are you even doing, bro? What are you even doing? He's got chains with like Bone Thugs and Harmony style crucifixes on him. Bro, this shit, crosses this big, platinum, diamond, encrusted crosses this big ain't been popular since like 2003. It's like, what are we even doing here? This is the product of a guy that he hung out with like DaBaby one time in a fucking backstage, like, they ran into each other or something. He goes, yo, his fucking ice was looking nice as hell. I gotta get me something like that. DaBaby goes, I'll sell it to you for only 2.5. He bought it for like $250,000. You go, I'll sell it to you, Sketch, for 2.5. You have the same shit I'll be wearing in the street. Sketch will buy it.
Kind of do tailgates and then like stream from the field. I'm trying to like, I just kind of like watching college football, so just trying to make it the job pretty much. Like that's kind of where I want to make it like the like how Pat McAfee just like does whatever on ESPN.
Any idea what the fuck this kid's talking about? Yeah, he just introduced himself. He's just sitting there going, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And this kid's a streamer. This is what's crazy about this. This is a streamer. So I don't know if you know much about these guys, but they are doing this for like hours and hours on end. They're sitting there watching clips, talking. I imagine Sketch is probably doing like, I don't know, he's playing like Uno, you know what I mean, or something like that on his phone. Something simple like that. Connect 4. He's playing like Connect 4 with friends on his phone. But you can cast it to your computer now so the people can watch. That's what I picture. But he's got to be doing it for like 4 or 6 hours, right? And the whole time he's going, kill me, shoot me a couple times if you can. It's like, what the fuck is even happening with this? Now listen to this. This had me tripping, dude. I forget what it actually was that they start talking about. It's something to do with like physicals. Imagine Sketch getting a physical. The doctor's bend over and cough. He like bends over and sticks his whole head in his ass. He goes from inside his own body. The doctor's like, not what I had in mind, but I'll take it. Okay, you're fine. See you later. You have Down syndrome, but you're fine. You know. Listen to this. Theo Vaughn gets his cock grabbed. That was the name of the time code. So let's see where this goes.
I like kind of like just have this awkward build.
Yeah, but it's a solid build, I think.
The one thing that gets me is my nipples like are kind of like off centered because I lift one side a little bit harder than the other. So
that's why his nipples are off center. You think that's why? He lifts one side harder than the other. He's trying to give us the impression that he lifts. I ain't buying that either. I'm sorry. Not only do I not buy your Down syndrome, I ain't. You look pretty up to me. It looks pretty up to me. I ain't never seen a Downs look this up. You know, I'm just saying. They call them Downs for a reason. You know, Shane Gillis and Sketch might be they could be cousins. Sketch Gillis, imagine. Sketch Gillis. He's in Tires season 3. What were we even talking? Oh, his nipples. He's not working out. There's no working out happening.
Maybe it's just like they're more like boobs, and so
that's what I think. I think that he let one of his friends suck on one of them too long, so that one's a little bit longer than the other one. You know, because his friends got to be milking him like a cow. You know, they go, this Downs milk is better than anything I ever had. You know, never seen nothing like it.
Right now, it's like I'm a little lopsided. That or I have scoliosis.
Ooh.
Maybe that's why his nipples are all fucked up. You think having a crooked back will get your nipples all crazy?
I mean, yeah, you're lopsided.
Maybe they get a little vertical, right? They're getting a little vertical. One's definitely going to be lower than the other one, you know, unless you're looking at him sideways like that. Sketch, is that you? Is that you, Sketch? I thought that was you, but I wasn't looking sideways at first. I see now that you have one taller nipple than the other one. I know it's you now, Sketch. What are you doing with your shirt off? We're in the middle of New York. It's December.
Well, yeah, remember school? Did they ever check for scoliosis at your school?
Yeah, they check for that and a little bit more.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. A little bit more. See, that's why I don't think he has Down syndrome. I think he was just raped. And it's just like made him weird, you know? I don't know if he has Downs. You ain't going to back me up on that one? I talk about rape, you just leave me out to dry like that?
Oh,
okay. No, I'm just asking. You know, it's cool. It's cool. You're going to leave. Nah. Come on, Sketch. Take it away.
For scoliosis at your school?
Yeah, they check for that and a little bit more.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
If they sometimes they would check the front for scoliosis. I'm like, that's not scoliosis. This guy's a pedophile, you know?
Ooh, Sketch gave him. You catch that one?
Mm-hmm.
Sketch just gave him the genie fingers. You didn't catch it. You were playing with Goose. Don't lie to me. You didn't
I
catch
saw it
shit.
earlier.
You didn't catch shit.
As a pedophile, you know?
Look at this. You can play with the cat. I'll just talk to these people. I'll talk to these nice people. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, dude! If some guy's rubbing his crotch while you're taking
he's doing one of these. Yeah, it could get sometimes a doctor. You know, they walk the line between being creepy and well, not creepy, but
oh, definitely, dude. It's scary out there, dude. I remember we used to have one in our town, and he'd be like, he'd hold your penis while you coughed or whatever, and he wouldn't even report anything back to you.
That's weird because he's supposed to grab your nuts.
Is he really?
Look, this is what I mean when I say these two are trying to out-retard each other. You know, I don't understand why nobody does this to Theo. Like, if that was me on the opposite side of that, I would go, hey, that didn't happen. You know? You telling me that you just had a guy in your town that would just grab the shaft of your dick and just, like, stare at you for a little bit, send you on your way, no parents gave a fuck? Kind of sounds a little weird, right?
Right.
I would call him on it. If that was me, I would go, oh, so wait, you got raped as a kid, is what you're saying. He goes, what, wait, no, I wasn't raped. I'd be like, what you just said sounds like you got raped as a child. Is that what you're telling me live on air right now? You're telling me you got raped as a kid? Like, I would really fuck with him off of that. I'd back him into a corner. It's like I would neg at him so hard like that to where he would go, it was a joke. I was telling it as a joke. I go, oh, okay, well, it wasn't funny. Next topic. You know what I mean? Like, I would fuck with them hard.
Was he just grabbing straight dong?
Yeah, dude.
He just grabbing the Twinkie?
Yeah, dude, grabbing the nuts is crazy. Pull that up. Are they supposed to grab the nuts or what? If you're...
Are they supposed to grab the nuts? As if you don't know.
Right.
As if you don't fucking know. This is what I'm saying. Why does nobody do? I mean, obviously, Sketch is not going to do it. Sketch is retarded too. Sketch goes, I can play in the same sandbox. I'm cool. You know, this is what you get when Sketch goes, oh, he's going to tell us, I'm going to be, you know, yeah, we're going to do it together. You know? This is dumb as fuck. I've seen this guy interview JD fucking Vance. Why doesn't anyone serious ever? Yeah, he interviews like fucking serious people. It's like somebody's got to get on there and go, that one's just not for me, you know? Can we just, you know? Can the real Theo Von come out? Can we stop talking to this, whatever this is? You know, I go, that's what I go. Can we sweep this one under the rug? And I just talk to the actual guy for a second. Please? Come on. I can't stand it. Look at these two. It's like when you see someone and they're happy, but it makes you miserable. You go, fuck, I just wish they were fucking miserable as shit right now. Nothing would make me happier. But you never met anyone like that? Angela. That's all I'm saying, Angela.
If you're with a doctor.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's supposed to come down, but I think something from your intestines like comes to your sack and it moves.
Ugh. If somebody grabs my nuts while I'm trying to fucking sneeze, I'll fucking punch them.
I feel like that's like a trend though that they don't do anymore. I don't feel like you have to go to school and they like you just have to do that to go to school.
Oh, dude.
You know what's funny is they don't do that no more. Did you know that? It's kind of crazy. I remember like when I was a kid and you got a physical, they would go like bend over and cough and they would grab your balls. And I guess it would be like the cough would kind of make you like maybe kind of you get some tension in your nuts or something, and they're like checking to see if that's all good or whatever. I don't fucking know. I was never a doctor, right? Clearly, I'm here. But and then they just stopped doing it. Like I would get physicals as an adult. I remember like I think it was maybe I was like in my mid to late 20s or something like that, almost 30 years old, when I kind of realized I was like, oh wait. It's like, yo, I ain't got my balls grabbed in a minute, doc. You know? You guys gonna check me for fucking a hernia or something? Like, you know what I mean?
Did you ask?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I said, hey, look, are you gonna fucking rub these things or not? And they go, we don't do that no more. I could have sworn you did.
You didn't say why?
No, I don't know. I don't ask.
Oh.
Yeah. He goes, he takes his finger out my ass. He goes, sir, I am in the middle of procedure. It's always an Indian guy. You know, you never get a white doctor nowadays. It's always some Indian. No, I'm just kidding. You get it. They're all out there. You get a white doctor where you live. They're all white out there. They got to be.
Well, we have Indian doctors out there.
Yeah. Is it more Indian than white? No. I imagine, you know, you can answer truthfully.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the doctors out there. I don't go to the doctors out there.
You got to go to the doctor more then. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right, so this next look at this next time code. This is going to end the sketch for us, you know. It's just a light sketch, and then we're going to go into some Nick Fuente. And then you can get our little treat ready for our Nick Fuentes section, you know. It's good shit. We had some good shit. Not for you guys. You guys just get to witness it. You guys get to witness it vicariously through us. We get all the good shit this episode, you know. You just get to watch and listen. But it's still going to be good shit. So, look, this is going to be Sketch without his glasses. Wait until you see this. This is going to send you back. It's going to send you back. You might, you know, I see something like this. I go, oh, fuck me. I'm excited for our Nick Fuentes section. You hear? I'm getting giddy. I'm going, let's get it over with.
Dude, of course, dude. All you need is TikTok and a fucking good attitude and a Cash App account, and you can...
Look at that. I love Sketch checks out every time. He'll go like this, and then Sketch does this thing where he goes like... and he fucking squints his eyes, but he raises his eyebrows as high as he fucking can. But somehow his eyes are still... It's crazy, bro. And that's like how he constantly... Maybe he is retarded. I don't know. Maybe he does got a little tick, a little something. He's Ethan Klein. He's got Tourette's. He goes every time.
In a fucking good
Look at him. Watch.
attitude and
Sketch. Anybody home? Sketch. Anybody home? Watch him. He's going to wake up, and then he's going to do the squint. He's going to go, oh, shit, I forgot. I'm alive. And
a Cash App
you
account.
see him? You
Yeah.
see him go, this guy, dude. I got
in a fucking good attitude and a Cash App account.
I keep just missing it. That right there is good enough. But then he takes off his glasses. You go, what the fuck? He's like one of those people that his eyes get smaller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go, holy shit, dude. What are those little ass goddamn dots you got in your face? You see out of those? That's like what you say when he takes off his glasses. You go, you what? You see out of those?
He doesn't. That's why he's got the glasses.
Oh yeah. I mean, these things might as well be bottle caps on his fucking.
Account, and you can fucking take care of yourself these days, dude.
Okay, this is like a true story.
Okay.
But like this is like ever since like how people call me a lesbian or whatever. Like
because of your looks or whatever?
Yes,
it
because
happens
of my
to me
looks.
sometimes too.
So everybody's calling Sketch a lesbian because of his looks. And now Theo's going, oh, they call me a lesbian too, man. I got a lesbian haircut. So they're calling me a lesbian. But you're going to wait. He's going to try to explain like why people call him a lesbian. The story's going to fucking go like 8 ways from Sunday. You're going to be like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
A lesbian or whatever. Like
because of your looks or whatever?
Yes, because
it
of
happens
my
to me
looks.
sometimes too. Some lady the other day said, is that a wig on your head?
Look at Theo.
But the dog.
Look at Theo. I see that. Watch
Yes,
this.
It
because of
happens
my
to me
looks.
sometimes too. Some lady the other day said, is that a wig?
That's like, what the fuck? Is that a wig? Is that a goddamn wig? Because he looks like he's in character. He looks like somebody has him in hair and makeup right now, right?
Yeah.
They go, is Waldo on the set? Somebody call Waldo, get him on the set. We're losing daylight.
Wig on your head.
But the doctor made an assumption at birth because I had one kidney and the way my face looked and assumed and told my parents that I would like there was a high percentage chance that I was Down syndrome.
So now listen to this. Hold up. We went from everybody thinks I look like a lesbian to my doctor said I look like I have a high case of Down syndrome. Where's the correlation here? This is what I'm saying. He goes, yeah, man, everybody's telling me I look like a lesbian. Theo looks at him and goes, why? Because of your looks, man? You know, that's a rough right there. You're calling him out right out the gate. It's like, you know what you're doing, Theo. You know what you're doing by saying that. You could just say why and leave it at that. You don't have to put that shit at the end. Why? Because you're fucking hideous looking? Why? Is it because you look like a fat girl with your hair shaved like that? Is that why the people are calling you a lesbian like that? You just say why. That's it. Just why. You know, he'll explain. You don't have to fucking insult the shit out of him. Right? So Theo goes, why, man? Is it because of your looks? And then Sketch goes, well, yeah, it's because of my looks. And, you know, when I was born, and my doctor, and he was saying to my mom he thought so because I only had one kidney, and because he said I look like I have a high case of Down syndrome, you know? So it's like, and that's why you look like a lesbian? Because you had one kidney and you might have Down syndrome, so the doctor just pegged you for a lesbo out of that? Is that what? Because right now I'm not connecting where people think you look like a lesbian and your mental deformities. I'm not putting those together. Not yet. I'm hoping that he explains. Because right now I go, look at his face. He goes, yeah, man, the doctor thought I was a lesbian, man. But instead I just look like one of those dinosaurs from that old 90s show, Dinosaurs. It doesn't he? He kind of looks almost like the baby. That's like what is the baby?
Not the mama.
Not the mama is what the baby used to say all the time. That's so funny. Listen to this story again. He takes this so fucking far. I go, did you even pull that out of? And when you hear it without me stopping it, it sounds even crazier. You go, what the fuck? You really just strung that together like that?
Or whatever. Like,
because of your looks or whatever?
Yes,
it
because of
happens
my
to me
looks.
sometimes too. Some lady the other day said, is that a wig on your head?
But the doctor made an assumption at birth because I had one kidney and the way my face looked and assumed and told my parents that I would like there was a high percentage chance that I was Down syndrome.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no explanation, nothing. And then Theo just goes, "You do look like you have Down syndrome, man." He goes, matter of fact, I ain't never seen nothing like it before. You are the Down syndromiest most. I ain't never seen like. I seen squirrels that act a little crazy sometimes. Sometimes they act a little lethargic. But I've never seen nobody with no eye. Your eyes are real close together, man. Like they're almost touching each other, man. Like, it's like, I love that. I love that. So he just tells it, he goes, the doctor made an assumption when I was born because I had one kidney and looked like I had Down syndrome. So now everyone thinks I'm a lesbian. I love Theo. Yeah. That's it. Theo, you could go, you don't look like a lesbian, man. Like hit him with some sweetness, Theo don't do none of that. He takes because I think Theo might be scared Sketch might out retard him. You know what I mean? So if he's going to out retard him, then Theo might have to put Sketch in his place a little bit.
And the way my face looked and assumed and told my parents that I would, like, there was a high percentage chance that I was Down syndrome.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I'm just saying,
like, because the lookers, because the someone said it's
oh shit! You take the glasses off. Matt Theo's like, yeah. He goes, yeah. No, I was right. I was right about that all along, Sketch. I'm sorry, man. I know it hurts your feelings and whatnot. I don't mean to hurt your feelings right now, but you got the downs. And when Theo says, yeah, he starts looking up. He goes, yeah, I can picture it right now. He goes, yeah, you look like one of those like alien babies, your head's like all huge and your body's all small and stuff. Theo, Sketch takes off those glasses, and I don't even know if Theo reacts to him, because anytime I've watched this back a couple times, and every time I watch it back, the second he takes off his glasses, I go, oh shit, and like, so I would never pay attention to what Theo's doing.
The lookers, because the someone said it's because like my eyes.
No, I think you got baby eyes. You got eyes of like
almond eyes.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do have that.
Well, I just gotta show you my baby picture, but that's why I don't believe half this shit.
Yo, I don't want to see a baby picture, no Sketch. The forehead on that, the cranium on that child, has got to be like second to none. A lot of top on that cranium is what I'm picturing. A lot of top. He's got like one of those, like one of the real heavy up top, And through the years, gravity has slowly pulled it down, but you still see it's a little heavy up top. We're a little heavy up top. Sketch looks like the kind of person that, like when he was born, they had to put like a special thing around his forehead, and there was like wheels like that came down that helped him balance, like as he walked. You know what I mean? Because if he didn't have those like forehead training wheels, he would have fell over because of how top heavy he was. Like, that's what I picture. They're like, look, he's learning how to walk. He's got like the wheels and shit. He's like, wait, like squeaking the wheels along. Like, holy shit, he's walking. His head is like fucking 13 inches like around, dude. Sketch looks crazy, bro. I love Theo. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I got to see that just one more time. And he even does a little weird thing with his mouth. He goes, yeah. Yeah, a little weird thing with his mouth.
Down syndrome.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. And he shakes his head a couple times. Yeah, it's there. I can see it, Sketch. Don't worry.
Sketch is like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He goes, oh, you didn't need a doctor to tell you that. He goes, I could have told you that, Sketch. Anyone walk into a room, see, you clearly have something wrong with you. It's like, whoa, Theo, calm down. But I give it up. I give it up for Theo. But you can get our little shit ready, man, because we're about to dive into this Nick Fuentes section. I love me a good Nick Fuentes section. For those of you listening, Nick Fuentes is a man of my own heart. I love how real, how raw Nick is. He does it right. He does it real right, that Nick Fuentes. You know? Says the N-word. He says the R-word. No, I'm just kidding. It's not all, you know. We don't always got to have shock humor around here. You know, I know Nick is like a little bit of an edgelord, some of you like to think. But if you really listen to him, he's just like a really adorable child. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's like a really adorable child. Like, he says all the antic shit, and then you watch his super chats, which is obviously my favorite part of the show. You watch the super chat section, and he always kind of just, like, people will ask him serious questions. They'll be like, Nick, what do you think about the current state of affairs in the Middle East with Israel doing this and blah, 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 and the blah, blah, blah. It's like this whole long thing, and it's like, hey, we really want to hear your thoughts on this, right? And he'll fucking look at the camera and go, you know what? You're fucking retarded, man. This is fucking, are you stupid? Are you actually asking me that? Like, you got to be fucking dumb, man. You know? He does this. And then the very next super chat will be like, what do you like better? Cheesecake or lemon meringue pie? And he fucking goes on a whole fucking 20-minute fucking riff on the shit. It's the best question he's ever heard in his entire career. He spills his whole shit about it. You know, well, I like the lemon meringue because it does this. And, you know, my mom actually, she used to make these meringues when I was a kid, you know? And he has his thumbs, his crazy fucking thumbs. And the meringues, and I used to fight with her about making these meringues, you know? And then, and he goes on, and you're like, whoa, where's your head at, right? And then, I'm not even kidding, in the same fucking set of super chats, someone else would be like, you like hot dogs or pizza? He goes, what are you, fucking stupid? You never know which one's going to hit with him and which one's not. This is why I like watching him. It's like watching a game of like super chat Russian roulette, right? You never know who's going to get the bullet. Every single time he reads a super chat, you never know who's going to get the bullet. So I wanted to, you know, as I like to, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the Nick Fuentes that I like to see, you know, because people give this guy a bad rap, you know. You might not think so, but people really give Nick a bad rap. And when you watch him the way I watch him, when you watch the super chats and you see him for what he actually is, you know, you start to realize Nick is something totally different. Like I said, he's just an adorable little child. So, let's hold off there. So, now that you're back, what's our first time code that we got on this Nick Fuentes? I got the tapes. I got the tapes right here. You know?
Uh-huh.
I need to know where that first time code is, though.
4 hours, 21 minutes, and 47 seconds.
4 hours, 21 minutes, and 47 seconds. Isn't this crazy? Whoa. Okay, come on now. 4 hours, what was it?
21 minutes and 47 seconds.
Okay, 4:21, 47.
Close enough.
Right there is good enough. So these things are crazy. 4 hours, 21 minutes, and 43 seconds in, right? Only about an hour of that, maybe an hour of that, is the actual show. The rest of all that 2 hours, 2.5 hours is just the playlist going back and forth. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
We talked about that before. I'm like, dude, you gotta chill on the weight room shit. It's like other people, like I go live, I let it play for like 10 minutes. Let people get in there, you know what I mean? Whatever. All 7 of them that come and watch me. You know, I give them a chance. You gotta give them a chance. 2 hours of a chance? Come on, man. This is crazy. So our first little time code right here is Nick cracking jokes about underage women. Like, wait until you see the face that Nick makes about this. He finds out that there's a college or a high school girl that watches his show. Nick gets a little schmoozy, you know? Wait until you see this. Watch this. Nick, take it away.
Necessarily spin up some grand narrative about that, but the dates are really interesting, aren't they?
Groiper mom sent $25. I've watched AF since I was a freshman in HS. My mom introduced video. Now I'm 22, a wife, with 2 children of my own.
Wow.
That's 3 generations of Groipers. You're changing the world. Thank you. Human heart.
Ooh, look at that. So now this girl, she writes, her name is Groiper Mom. Imagine Nick Fuentes' mom, dude. The army. Imagine the Karen behavior that's coming out of a Groyper mom. Her kids, they run out of like chocolate, like moose tracks or whatever at the fucking local Baskin Robbins. The hell that this bitch is gonna raise. I'm a Groyper. You know what we'll do to you? We'll write Yelp reviews and ruin your life. This business is clearly Jewish. You know, they go crazy. Groyper mom is sitting there telling him that she's been watching him since she was a freshman in high school. Her mom turned her on to the show. And she was 14. You're 14 when you're a freshman in high school. Now she's 22. She's got kids and shit like that. She's saying she's going to turn her kids on to Nick Fuente. That's 3 generations of Groypers. That's heavy shit. But Nick hears that freshman. He starts thinking a little. He goes, oh, you got a freshman over here? Let's check this out.
Groyper mom sent $25. I've watched AF since I was a freshman in HS. My mom introduced me to you. Now I'm 22, a wife, with 2 children of my own.
Wow.
That's 3 generations of Groypers. You're changing the world. Thank you, human heart.
Wow. You're a girl? A girl was watching the show in high school? What 14-year-old girl is watching the show?
That's not a bad point, right? What female ever is what... I mean, I practically forced you to watch Nick Fuentes, you know, so you don't count.
Okay.
What kind of girl you think is watching Nick? Like, and this is the thing. I'm being like somewhat real when I say like, oh, people kind of give him a bad rap. Like he says crazy shit, but he's like joking about it 9 times out of 10. His big thing is he doesn't like Israel, right? He doesn't like the whole Israel influence on America and shit. He doesn't hate every Jewish person. If you listen to him for like more than half an hour, like most people don't do, right? They don't realize that. But he makes shitty fucking hateful jokes. I get it. We all do. I know I am. I mean, we don't all do. I do. I make shitty hateful jokes too. So I get it. Right? But what chick do you think is watching this guy go, I really like chicken fingers over steak. You know, I like cheese. I like potatoes. I like pizza. You know, my top 5 favorite Christmas songs? Oh, Last Christmas by Wham. You know, it's like, that's a really good one. You know what I mean? This is like the shit that he's talking about on his fucking show. And you got chicks watching this? That's a good point. I'm with him on this. What girl is watching this?
Wow. You're a girl? A girl was watching the show in high school? What 14-year-old girl is watching the show? Because hit me.
Oh, wait a minute. I kind of ruined it a little bit. Let's watch it.
A girl was watching the show in high school? What 14-year-old girl is watching the show? Because hit me. Because call me.
Because call me, he says. Now the FBI can open up and get him in there. Dude, look at that. That's the face that he makes when the FBI comes in there. They go, fucking freeze! He's like, oh, shit! Oh, he goes, I didn't know she was 14. I was just joking. They play this clip. They go, oh, yeah? You were joking? You were joking? You made this face over here? Look, let's see if we can get that face back. Look at oh, you got to play it.
A girl was watching the show in high school?
It's
what
not the same video player as YouTube.
Is watching the show?
There you go. That's the face that we need. That's the FBI goes, is this you? Is this you? You the same guy? You doing this? Because hit me up. You know? They go, if that's you, Nick, then hit me up. This is Dasha. Dasha's doing this to Nick.
Because hit me up. Just call me.
Go. Call me.
That's a joke. No, that's a joke. I'm just kidding. No, but I am kidding about that. But God knows comedy has just been prohibited by law.
And then he grabs his comfort pumpkin. You ever notice every time he gets a little squirrely on air, he needs to grab one of those pumpkins to really center him, you know, get him.
What's his prop when it's not fall?
I have no idea. I haven't been watching him that long. I have a feeling he's going to keep it going. There's going to be if it's not that, he's going to grab the cup. He's going to grab the cup.
I've never seen him pick the cup up.
I bet you if he don't got pumpkins, he'll pick that goddamn thing up. And pretend he's going to sip it. He'll pick it up and put it back down every fucking time with this guy.
I thought comedy was legalized. What happened? That's a joke, obviously. Okay, that was just low-hanging fruit. Relax.
But chill, Nick. Nobody's even in the room with you. You're like literally talking to a camera, bro. Like, relax, dude. He goes, oh, chill, everybody. It's like his camera and like some wires. He's like literally staring at like inanimate objects in his house going, hey, calm down. Chill, bro. We get it. Have your little fucking comfort pumpkin. You know, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of that goddamn pumpkin. Next thing you know, you remember at one point he's got both pumpkins in his hand like they're tits. He's like, oh, yeah, and he's just talking, sitting there juggling pumpkins, nicking his fucking comfort pumpkin. So now we're going to go to Nick's diet. This is going to be Nick's diet. And then shortly after the diet is where the next time code is. Dude, Nick's diet. Oh, my God. This is so fucking funny. What is it, 4/24/21?
Yeah. 4/24/21. Yeah.
Okay. I think 17 should be good. 4/24/17. This is Nick talking about his diet. Nick, this guy has got quite the goddamn diet for being a little Chad like he is. Quite the goddamn diet. Let's listen to what Nick's eating.
He's a jerk. It's like, okay, but you're a liar. So which is actually worse? But yeah, the tone policing. Always the tone policing.
Goodgoy 42069 sent $20. It was Trent Horn. Don't know if I put that in there. For all the moral grandstanding he really likes to lie.
Yeah, major liar.
Based AF sent $25. Cheese pizza for books for Brandon Tatum.
Thank you I had a cheese pizza tonight.
Okay.
I binged. I've been on my
binged.
diet again.
Yeah, I love that. He goes, I had a cheese pizza tonight. I binged. He goes, I binged. I love that. Oh, soundbite? There we go. That would have been better if you'd have caught it, but I love it. He goes, I binged. I have a feeling Nick is eating cheese pizzas. He eats like a 12-year-old kid. He has to. He goes, Hot Pockets, shove them in there, you know? White Castle cheeseburgers. I had a pizza tonight. I binged.
Cheese, too.
Extra cheese on that pizza. I binged.
Started to get fat. So
for books for Brandon Tatum.
Thank you I had a cheese pizza tonight. I binged. I've been on my diet again. I started to get fat, so I've been eating only healthy food all week. And it's miserable. Miserable.
See, this is just a 28-year-old kid. This is not Nick Fuentes America. This is just a kid talking to you.
Yeah.
That's it. This is what I mean by that. This is just a little daddy going through some growing pains. You know what I mean? He goes, I'm trying to. Imagine Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is like 130, soaking wet. He goes, I've been getting fat. You know? Oh, the chicken nuggets and shit really been doing a number on you? I know they would do a number to a regular person. This guy's got the metabolism of like a fucking track runner. You know? It's like, you're good. Calm down.
You know what you have to eat when you're on a diet? Like 1,900 calories.
As opposed to what?
How impossible that is. And you know what you're eating for breakfast? You're eating like...
Isn't the average like 2,000 of like a normal person?
Yeah, but I think most people eat over that.
I guess, yeah.
Kale or something. You're eating like grilled chicken. Who can live like this? Oh boy, time for my black coffee, my grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A. Oh, time for dinner. Salad. Time for dinner, it's like grilled meat with broccoli. I think I'd rather die.
I think I'd rather die. You know, it's like guy can't eat one adult meal. You know, it's got to be covered in cheese or something. It's got to be a fucking potato or something sweet. You know, you remember the steak. I don't know if you heard the steak rant when he was like, I don't like steak. He was like, what I like is cheese. I like potatoes. I'm eating all that. He's like nuggets. Like, I like toasted shit. You know, he's like, I don't want a steak. I don't want fucking Brussels sprouts. He wants cheesy potatoes. He said he could eat cheesy potatoes for the rest of his life. He's like one of them. Like one of them little kids that won't eat anything but like one thing like that. You know how little kids will like, they won't eat nothing but like buttered noodles or something. They have like phases like that where they do that. It's crazy. And you're trying to tell me this kid's not just a full-blown goddamn kid, you know? Like, listen to his thoughts on marriage. This is funny shit, dude. Listen to this. Where are we at? 450, 550? Is that the right one? Thoughts on marriage? 450, 550. Let's get it, Nick. Let's get it. Oh, we're further down. We're far down now. All right, 455.
That's close.
That's close enough for me. 455.45. This is Nick's thoughts on marriage. Dude, this kid cracks me the fuck up. I can't. Every time he talks about women like this, and I know people right now, they're priming themselves up just hearing me say this. They go, oh, Nick's going to talk shit about it. No. It's his thoughts on marriage when he talks about women. Chill.
What was that boat that sank that everybody was talking about the other day? I think that was him. But you never know.
Brad Murray, BEZ, sent $30. I'm a 27-year-old married father of a 2-month-old. You're doing God's work, Nick. Thank you for waking me up to the truth. I'm a former Daily Wire patron. Praise Jesus and bless you and your family.
Thank you very much. Wow, 27 years old with a kid? I'm so old. Dude, I'm 27. You want to see my kid? This is my kid.
The comfort pumpkin. Dude, you got to give it up for the comfort pumpkin, bro. Nick and the comfort pumpkin. And this is the light version. The 2.0 version's over here in the corner. Wait until he starts grabbing. Wait until he starts grabbing that one. That's the real comfort pumpkin. You see the smiling cheeks and the eyes on that one? That thing will comfort you. That pumpkin will comfort you.
You really know you're getting old when all your friends are getting married and have kids. I have a couple of my closest friends are married with multiple kids. Several of them, actually. I think, and they're younger than me. That's the worst part.
He's going to talk about this like it's a death sentence. A couple of my friends are getting married
this year. It's like, damn, I gotta. You know what I decided? Here's my new vision. I'm calling it my 2030 Millennium Development Goals. I'm calling it Agenda 2030.
Okay.
I am going to lock in when I turn 30. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm going to give myself 3 years to grow up and stop being a man-child.
Now this is self-awareness. That's the sign of growth right there.
I was going to say that.
That is a big sign of growth, is being self-aware of who you are. To know that you're a man-child. And people think, this guy's going to take over. He's going to run for, like, senator. You know? He's a little young now. He cleans up his act a little bit. People will vote for him. The groypers. They'll be groyping in that goddamn voting booth. Him and his comfort pumpkin. He has a comfort pumpkin the whole time. He's running for like
the same one.
Every rally he does, it's like rotted. It's the same one. It's just rotted to shit. It's like this big. You know, he's like, we're gonna make America the greatest country. He's got this little rotted pumpkin with him.
I don't know though. Some people say I shouldn't get married. Some people say you have to. I can't follow him until he gets married. If you say that, you're a faggot.
Okay.
But some people say that. Other people say, no, Nick, don't get married. It's just going to create problems.
Look, you think I would stop there and go, oh, he said faggot. Who cares? Who cares? As far as I'm concerned. Don't be a faggot.
Problems for you, which I sort of agree with. So I was thinking, I was like, man, maybe I get married when I'm like 30.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Imagine Nick growing up in 3 years.
But I don't know.
What does that even look like?
You know, I'm sort of planning on it, but I just don't really want to.
And that's where it all starts. You have to really want it, you know?
Yeah.
Look, I haven't drank in 7 years, you know? Give it up for me. I haven't drank in 7 years. I pat myself in the back every day, okay? I really wanted it. If I didn't want it, I wouldn't have done it. I'd still be drinking. I'd be drinking right now. Like Mike David from Red Bar. I'd have my little Jim Beam. I go, ooh, take a shot. Ooh. Right? Red Bar. But no, this guy, imagine him. I can't. What would the set look like? No more of this. You can't have no more comfort pumpkins with cute blush and smiles and none of that. If you're going to grow up. Like Charlie Kirk. You want a wife like Charlie Kirk? Look what they did to him. I think Nick needs to stay exactly where he's at. None of this growing up shit.
Peter Pan?
I want Peter Pan. I want to see Nick 65, and he's never even kissed a woman. You know? As a matter of fact, the older Nick gets, we should not even let him see women. We should just have him completely blocked off. And have a special AI like thing built into like his phones and devices to where like as soon as a woman goes on screen, it pixelates everything, no matter what she's wearing or nothing. He just can't. He has to be totally pure. You know, this is the Nick that you want to be pure. You You want to be, it's all white, you know what I mean? All right, let's make you pure. No women for you, you know? 3 years, he ain't got it in him. He ain't got it in him. Look at this. Look at the existential dread he has on his face off of thinking about growing up and getting a wife. Imagine that. He goes, the thought about somebody else just, I don't know, man.
We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this again. Why are we doing this? Why am I having my quarter life crisis? But yeah, it's just like, I like my sanctum.
Here we go.
Because once you get married, it's like, dude, she's going to be in my fucking bed.
That's the funniest fucking thing when I heard that. It's like, dude, she's going to be in my fucking bed, man. Never resonated more with anything. I can't tell you. I need to be alone in the bed. I got to be all over. I'm kicking and screaming in my sleep. You know? If anyone slept next to me, they would know I'm kicking and screaming all night. I'm going, rape, all through the night. I'm, you know, I got to be alone. You know, I feel you, Nick. I feel you. It's so funny. He goes, man, she's going to be in my bed. Where else would she be? Where else would your wife be? Nick would be happy if he could keep her in like a fucking hut in the backyard, like a cattle or something. And he just goes out and feeds his wife every now and then. He throws her something in the trough. And then he goes back in the house. He goes, I'll let you know when we're ready to have another baby, you know? Until then, you know, take care of yourself. It's back inside. This bitch is freezing. She's in the barn fucking teeth clattering. You know? She's going to be in my fucking bed.
It's just like, I like my sanctum. Because once you get married, it's like, dude, she's going to be in my fucking bed. I saw this on, you know what made me think of this? On Twitter, I saw somebody say the other day, somebody was like, the only time that a man has is in the bathroom. You know, somebody said, like, why do guys, somebody said, would guys spend hours on the toilet if there wasn't the mobile phone? And somebody said, yeah, of course they would. They used to have entire books for when they took a shit because that's the only time that you have to yourself. And I thought, like, that's my biggest fear.
Nick's biggest fear is just having other people in his life that care for him. You know, that's the biggest fear. He goes, I can't. The thought of living with these fucking people, my child, my wife, it's all crazy to me. It sounds so nuts. Nick wants to go to heaven, you know, because he's such a hardcore Christian. He wants to go to heaven and be the only one there. You know, he's going to get to heaven and be like, fuck, there's all these people. I would have believed in the devil if I would have known this, you know? I'd rather not believe. I'd just be by myself. This is crazy. This is a child, you know? I love this. And wait, look, this is it. This is going to be the time code right here, you know? Talking about a man-child here and his diet, right? Wait until you see Nick's face, dude. When he hears this next super chat, you're going to hear, this had me in stitches right here. Where we go?
50835.
50835. 50835. What's
That's
up? Look at that. Couldn't have got more perfect. I couldn't have done it any better than I done it right now. Couldn't have done it any better than I done it right now. Listen to this. Nick's going to get this super chat right here having to do with some food, you know, and Nick just got done talking about that diet. He's like, I'm eating nothing but granola and gay adult shit, spinach, and it's miserable, man. It's almost as bad as having a wife. This is Nick, not me. I don't have a wife, but, you know, I'm like Nick. I'm just hanging out in here all day. I'm just, woo, you know. I see a girl, I go, get out. You guys think that this isn't a girl over here. This has been a guy this whole time. I've been trying to get him pregnant. You know, we've been reading books, all sorts of shit. I can't seem to get my husband pregnant over here. Listen to Nick. Watch Nick's face when he gets his super chat. This had me dying.
Next, but yeah, I would do a show with all them.
Nash Worthington sent $25. What's cracking cracker? Did you see Culver's has Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese? It's good as hell. Have a great.
Look at Nick's face right there. Oh boy. I never seen Nick like what's over there, boy? What is it, a Jew? Nick, you see a Jew? Nope, not a Jew. It's Culver's fucking Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese, dude. Oh my God. Now Nick just got done talking about this diet. This right here, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
No.
Look at that. Oh, look at his face. He goes, nah, dude, Culver's got white cheddar mac and cheese. He's the happiest he's ever been. He's the happiest he's ever been. You trying to tell me that having a girl at the other end of an aisle that he's walking down one fucking random day in June, you trying to tell me that's going to make him this happy? Fuck no. Hell no. Ain't no bitch going to make him as happy as no goddamn Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese from Culver's. Nick is in it to win it right now. He sees this super chat. This is the highlight of his night. I watched this whole episode. He was not ecstatic about it. He was talking about Jews with a fiery passion in his voice. He didn't sound anything like this. Okay?
Oh, as soon as he was done, he went to Culver's.
He did. He did. Look at this.
Yeah, totally. I didn't see his text, but yeah, I would do a show with all them.
Nash Worthington sent $25. What's cracking cracker? Did you see Culver's has Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese? It's good as hell. Have a great and blessed weekend.
He goes. His face, dude. His face. He goes, Culver's got the. You trying to do this? Is like how a 5-year-old acts. You know how when you a mom comes home and they go, honey, and we got your favorite. He goes, what'd you get? She goes, we got McDonald's. He goes, oh. 5-year-old gets all happy. They go, no way. Nick goes, Culver's got the Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese. He doesn't even know what Wisconsin cheddar is. He's in Chicago. He's not left this basement in the last 10 fucking years. He has no idea what's what. He just hears cheese. And he goes, they got a special kind of cheese for the macaroni? Oh, well, Lord knows I got to be all up in that shit. I think he actually says that. He goes, oh, we're getting all up in that shit. Watch this.
No.
Look, no, I didn't know that. He's like looking up at the monitor. He goes, I got to pull it up.
This is going to ruin my diet.
This is going to ruin my diet.
Such a messy bitch.
Look at that. He goes, this is going to ruin my... It's just like, I love when people do that, when they get ready to indulge, but they act like it's an inconvenience to them. You don't have to do it. Nobody's got a gun to your head telling you to break this diet of yours, Nick. This is going to ruin my diet. Now he has to get the proof, right?
Cheddar mac and cheese. It's good as hell. Have a great and blessed weekend.
No. This is going to ruin my diet.
I love you.
Culver's, I'm such a messy bitch.
He's so happy.
No fucking way. It's real. Oh, we got
it's real.
All up in that. I'm a huge Culver's head.
We got to get all up in that. Head. He's a huge Culver's head, this Nick Fuentes, right? Now, we happen to have here Culver's Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese. This from Culver's. We got this specifically because of this. Oh, look, I'm dropping the fork. We got this specifically because of this. I saw that reaction. I go, dude, this has to be the greatest mac and cheese I've ever seen. Cold, hot, whatever.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. How was it? Because I seen you take a little. Yeah, did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm gonna add this. Whoop. I'm gonna add everything bagel seasoning to it.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking this first bite. It's a little bland, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, Nick. This is at Culver's. This is what Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese is all about. I don't know.
Want some everything seasoning?
I'm Ethan Klein right now.
I'd be a pedophile for 20 million.
I'm eating in the mic. I'm getting all the, like, my throat noises in. I'm going, I'm in there. Culver's Wisconsin cheddar mac and cheese. I mean, look, Culver's ain't a sponsor of the show, so we can talk as bad as we want about it. You know, this shit sucks. It ain't that good. I mean, it's mac and cheese, you know, but it ain't that good.
It's better with salt on it.
It's better with the everything on it.
Yeah.
Nick got so excited for this. Look, even his face right now. He's like, God, we're going to get all up in that shit. I hate to disappoint you, Nick. But Nick's a little...
Honestly, he's a little kid. He probably thinks this is the best thing ever.
He's one of those people that you put a little seasoning on something. He goes, it's too spicy. You know? And it's not like hot spicy. He goes, no, there's too many spices on it. I can't eat with all that.
I can see him.
You know what I mean? This is what he does. So this is probably out the park to him. You know? I'm Hispanic. I need seasoning on fucking everything. This to me is like I'm eating plain noodles as far as I'm concerned. You know?
Yeah, it's plain.
Yeah, I gotta get it on that. Maybe I'll put it on the burger. Thoughts? Maybe I'll put the mac and cheese on the burger. I really did not like the roasted garlic and bacon pub burger. I had that. Gross.
Look, he's a connoisseur on Culver's.
I saw that on the menu.
I didn't know they had that shit. I would have got one of them.
There was a whole picture of it.
That
Had the
sounds-
garlic clove up there.
That sounds pretty goddamn good, actually. I like garlic. I'll do some garlic. I'll go, you know, I'll get right in someone's face and go, with some garlic, you know? That's just me. You know? I love that. We're going to close it out with this last time code right here. This is hands down. This is my favorite fucking America First fucking super chat I've heard in my entire goddamn life. What is it? 53102.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we could drag it out there. Oh, the thing's like glitching on me now, huh? Let's see. Maybe if we get out of full screen, it'll kind of act a little better. Okay, so now we're 519. Let's see, 53102 we need to get to. Oh, so it's almost at the end. That little time code is almost at the end. I wish that this Wisconsin cheddar bullshit was a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking a little time off the mic to chew on some Wisconsin cheddar. No, but so we're going to end it on this time code. We're going to end this Nick Fuentes segment right here. This hands down my favorite super chat of all time. And if you're listening at home, watching, whatever, make sure you pay attention because if you don't, you might miss it. This is like a shooting star of a super chat. You know what I mean? Like it just goes, and that's it. And if you blink, you might miss it. So make sure you pay attention. Listen to this.
Came from this number 213204.
Okay, you're doxing the automatic spam account.
Hoplite sent $500.
Thank you for the huge super chat. Whoa, Hoplite. Thank you very much, man. God bless. I appreciate it. And no message. He's just a loyal supporter. He just wants the movement to go further.
$500 with no message is crazy. That's like kiss the ring type shit. That guy would kiss the ring.
Yeah.
If Nick Fuentes was like, kiss my pinky toe ring. Nick, I picture Nick has a pinky toe ring. You know people have those rings on their little toes like that? I picture Nick with a little pinky toe ring. You can't?
Sure.
Ah, come on. Mr. Wisconsin Cheddar. You can't picture him. This shit sucks. I'm almost done with it, but I'm so hungry. I didn't eat anything before we recorded because I was waiting on the cheddar. I didn't want to have a tainted appetite. I wanted to be as hungry as possible because you know how when you're hungrier, things taste better?
Yeah.
And it's still bland as hell to me. So, you know, if I wasn't that hungry, I would toss this shit the fuck out. But you said that everything seasoning did the trick. I need to Texas Pete this whole fucking thing, you know?
I should have thought of the Texas.
I know, right? Let's listen to this big super chat and then this other one that's going to hit us with a little bit of love before we end the show. This is my favorite right here.
Whoa, Hoplite. Thank you very much, man. God bless. I appreciate it. And no message. He's just a loyal supporter. He just wants the movement to go further. God bless, buddy. Thank you very much,
Safari
man.
Kitty sent $25. Red heart emoji. Overgrow and floor sent $20. Do you wipe front to back? Tranny godparent sent $20.
He said $25. Do you wipe front to back? And Nick tried to skip it. If you look, watch, when you go back, if you look, he doesn't even let it play across the whole screen. Like, he cuts it off right in the middle, but it was already played out. So he can't skip it. Because if he caught it in time, he could have made it to where he just goes to the next chat. You wouldn't have heard it all the way. But the you wipe front to back is so fast. Like, it'll just say it so fast. You got no choice. Once it's on air, that's it. My thing is, when he's clicking on these to, like, read them off, doesn't it say it? It doesn't, like, say it or anything? What, they're just in a queue, and he goes, oh, click, 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 you know? Like,
maybe.
You figure you would have, like, some sort of preview message or something on it that says the first couple words of the super chat, you know? But that had me, like, I mean, you were watching it with me when the first time I heard that, I was, like, ready to be on the fucking floor. Do you wipe front to back like that? And Nick he's like, he doesn't, you can't, you just not respond to it, right? That shit had me dying.
$100.
Thank you for the huge super chat. Whoa, Hoplite. Thank you very much, man. God bless. I appreciate it. And no message. He's just a loyal supporter. He just wants the movement to go further. God bless, buddy. Thank you very much,
Safari
man.
Kitty sent $25. Red heart emoji. Overgrow Open Floor sent $20. Do you wipe front to back? Tranny Godparent sent $20. Hey, Nick, wouldn't it be easier to accept credit cards instead of crypto for merch?
Thanks.
And do you wipe front to back? Dude, everybody needs to just ask him that. Like, every way, do you wipe front to back? Like, every fucking person. He strikes me as a front wiper. Now, with guys, I don't know about women. I could see women maybe, but even front wiping for women will be kind of weird. Unless you're just peeing. I could see him being a poop front wiper. Right? Which is insanity. If you're a guy. If you're a girl, period. I think it's insane. I'm not hearing much out of you over there.
Because I feel like, what do you mean by front wiper? Because women are supposed to wipe front to back.
That's not what I mean. Okay, so a front wiper, like in a guy, and it would be the same concept for a girl, but for a guy, a front wiper is someone who wipes, because a guy's only going to wipe their ass when they're, or only going to wipe anything when they're shitting, right?
Right.
Obviously. So a front wiper would be, instead of me wiping my ass like this, like putting my hand around the back and wiping front to back and then throwing the toilet paper out. A front wiper would be a guy that wipes his ass like this with his hands in front of his cock and balls. Okay. And then he's wiping the shit from back to front. And there are men who do this. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure from listening to Armchair Expert, I think Dax Shepard is a fucking front wiper, dude. I'm not even fucking with you. Dax Shepard, Kristen Bell's husband, is wiping his ass like the craziest lunatic you've ever seen. Now, this is what I mean. Now, do women do this? We're waiting.
Will it go like this? Yeah.
From the front. This is like a yes or no.
I guess yes.
So women are front wiping their asses too like that? I mean, I don't think this is you don't have to think that hard on it. You're either doing it or you're not, you know? But wouldn't you be scared about getting shit all up in your junk?
Oh, no.
That's what I'm talking about. Pay attention here.
Okay, no.
You do it like this. You would do the front probably when you pee.
Yeah.
But not when you're shitting. You would wipe like this, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You would be a maniac to wipe your ass like this.
Correct.
But there are people that do it.
Not women. There's no way.
I would imagine
they're getting all kinds of infections.
I would imagine there's got to be at least one.
Well, I'm sure, but they're getting infections.
Some crazy trailer Tammy out there doing some shit like that, you know? But is that not a crazy thought to think of?
Clearly, I was having a hard time with it.
Well, yeah, no, and I'm busting your balls about it, but I would I would be so scared to get like shit on my balls, you know? And just like I would imagine a woman would be scared for the same kind of thing, you know? So it's just
Yeah.
to even know that anyone would think that that's the norm. Like, it's like, what? What are you talking about? But there are men out there who do it. So if you're a front wiper, call into the show. We want to hear from you. I don't even remember the phone number for the show anymore. I think it's like 336-08. I don't
It's 316-396-0025.
If you're a front wiper, call in the show. We want to hear from you. All right? Give it up for the one that made it happen, Ashley, you know? So that's going to be it for tonight's episode of Lost Cox Media, Lost Cock Media. Thank you for watching America First. This is Nick Fuentes saying goodbye. No, I'm just joking. Hey, so make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, all that gay shit that I normally don't ask. Start asking it, I guess, because like now we're doing lives. You want to keep up with those lives. We're going to be doing memberships for the website. You'll be getting like the video episodes early. You'll get exclusive access to certain lives, things like that. We're going to have that going once we finish uploading the archive of the show onto the website. This is going to be lostox.media, the same website that has the store. So there's going to be a membership tier there soon. So just make sure you're staying up to date with the show, sharing the show, all the things along those lines. As always, this is the worst part of Lost Ox Media, the end of Lost Ox Media. Until next time, I bid you adieu, and I bid you goodbye. See ya.